What you say and how you say it truly does affect a communication interaction. This will be our focus for lesson 5, titled What You Say and How You Say It Are Two Different Things. You will note on the course calendar that I stated that you would be viewing completing the deliberative dialogue PowerPoint slideshow. That's false. I'm going to save that for lesson 6, which will be coming up next week. So please disregard that in the course calendar. That's my little disclaimer there. This lesson will focus on aspects related to language, which will be found in Chapter 4, so that will be your reading for this week. I have included a Chapter 4 PowerPoint that can be used as an additional learning tool for this lesson. Then I have a discussion board where I'm asking you to read an article by Scott London titled Thinking Together, The Power of Deliberative Dialogue. Once you've read that lesson or that article, you will then answer the following questions. Why do we have them? Meaning, why do we have deliberative dialogues? And what can we benefit from exploring them in a class like this? I'm not requiring you to record your posting for this week. You can just write it out using 3 to 5 sentences to answer those questions. I ask that you submit that by Saturday, 11:59 p.m. Then, once you've posted, please reply to at least 2 other classmates' posts, and your reply should be 3 to 5 sentences in length. Your replies aren't due until Sunday at 11:59 p.m. In this lesson, I'm formally introducing your occupational interview project, which will result in a paper. Your paper will not be due until October 22nd, but because it is a very involved process, I want to give you enough time to conduct the interview and write up your 3 to 4 page paper. So in this lesson, I have given you the occupational interview project guidelines and rubric. Please read through those because you will be doing a couple of activities in this lesson that will be due on Sunday. So please read through that. Once you've read through the guidelines, I've created a discussion PowerPoint for you, giving you an understanding of my expectation of the assignment and how to read through it. Also, how to conduct the interview from beginning, middle to end. This discussion / PowerPoint is about 20 to 22 minutes, I think, in length. So it's kind of lengthy. I apologize for that, but I'm giving you lots of information. So please make sure you view that. And then you're going to create 7 to 10 occupational interview questions that you'll use during the interview. These questions are technically called primary questions. They are what you will go to the interview having. You should type up your questions on a Word document, save the document to your computer or to a USB device, and upload it to the Dropbox below titled 7 to 10 occupational interview questions for occupational interview. And below is the grading scale. This is worth 5 points. You'll get 1 point for submitting 7 to 10 questions. 1 point will be given if your questions are you focused, meaning they're about you and collecting information. You're using gender neutral language, avoiding jargon, and using simple, clear, and concrete language, thus totaling the 5 points. In this lesson, I'm asking you to submit the name of the person and the occupation they hold to this Dropbox. That way I have a good understanding of where you're at in the process. If you're having difficulty thinking of someone to interview, you can submit that to this Dropbox, and then I will attempt to contact you so we can brainstorm and I can maybe find you somebody to interview for this project. You'll just submit that as a Word document to the Dropbox attached here. And then I put in here a reminder to set up a day and a time for the interview to take place. I won't be checking in on you throughout this process. This is just a reminder for you to do that. And then In true fashion of any lesson that we've had so far this semester, we'll finish out this lesson with a chapter quiz. The chapter quiz has 10 questions, 5 are multiple choice, 5 are true and false, and you are allowed to take it multiple times up until the due date or until you reach a 100, whatever comes first. As a reminder, E360 will record your most recent attempt. If you want a different attempt recorded, please email me identifying which attempt so I can go in and view it and override if necessary. Again, you don't need to let me know if it's the most recent attempt because E360 will already record that. Just a reminder, make sure you've done everything, a final checklist so to speak, and then yay, you've completed lesson 4. We are a quarter of the way through this semester, so I will be contacting any individuals that are experiencing difficulty completing anything we've had so far that I have graded. As a reminder, it states it in my syllabus as a policy, but I wanted to remind you that once I've reached out to you, if I don't hear back from you, I will be submitting what's called an early alert to our early alert team, and someone from that team will be attempting to contact you to see if there's anything that they can do to help you get back on track. That is why I would be contacting you as well, but this is an added measure if for some reason I don't hear from you. If you have any questions about this lesson or anything that we've been doing in the course in general, please let me know. You can always email, call, or stop by. Thank you.